ask me a serious question, and I'm going to take some time to think about my answer. I'm going to use time to my advantage in this situation. Now repeat the question.
Something is very wrong. Rates of depression are climbing. Anxiety is normal. And apathy is common. Many wake up every day feeling hollow, not from a lack of material comfort, because for many, life has never been more convenient and more entertaining. This is from a lack of meaning. A quiet crisis, not rooted in hunger or danger, but the absence of purpose. Comfort without contribution. Stimulation without substance. Connection without creation. And when everything is available instantly, nothing feels earned. Nothing feels real. That's because meaning doesn't come from what's taken in. It comes from what's put out. Humans were not designed to purely consume. We were designed to create. For most of history, human identity was inseparable from production. To live meant to participate in the making of something. Food, shelter, tools, stories, relationships, futures. Now, many exist in a loop of passive intake. Content, calories, commentary. The output of others becomes the backdrop of life. Consuming isn't inherently harmful though. It's necessary. To learn, to rest, to find inspiration. But when creation disappears, when expression is lost, people begin to feel like observers in their own existence. And that detachment becomes a kind of quiet suffering. Content itself, at its core, is often a window into the creation of others. People sharing what they've built, how they live, what they've overcome. On the surface, it seems inspiring, and sometimes it is. But over time, something strange happens. Watching others create can start to intensify the very void it was supposed to fill. It becomes a mirror, not of possibility, but of paralysis. A loop where individuals get a brief surge of dopamine every time they see someone else doing the very thing they wish they were doing. And in that moment, the brain tricks itself, as if witnessing effort is the same as applying it, as if imagining progress is a substitute for living it. Consuming creativity is not the same as practicing it. The medium in which content is shared shows the transformation, but offers no blueprint, no friction, no failure. And when people admire from a distance for too long without acting, the admiration begins to curdle into envy, resentment, and shame. The very thing meant to motivate slowly begins to diminish. Psychologists, philosophers, and even theologians have long agreed. Meaning emerges from participation, from contribution. And when people stop shaping the world, they often begin to feel like they have no place in it. Creation doesn't need to be grand to be transformative. It can be quiet, slow, private, but it must be real. Even the attempt, the effort to shape something outside of oneself restores a sense of direction. It reminds people that they are agents, not just an audience member. The issue isn't really that society consumes. The issue is that people have forgotten how to respond, to build, to speak, to shape. And when memory is restored, so is meaning.